guys, coming onto our mats. You're going to sit on your knees if you really struggle and feel a little bit of pain. You're welcome to sit cross-legged on your buttocks. That's perfectly fine. So we're just going to close our eyes, relax your shoulders, sitting up nice and tall, taking a few deep breaths in and out through the nose. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Fill your lungs with as much air as you can. Deep breath in and exhale it all out. Getting rid of some tension in the body, just loosening up. Gently opening up the eyes. Very good. You can just drop your head over to the right hand side, stretching it out. Changing sides over to the left. Again over to the right hand side. Drop your chin down towards your chest, over to the left. So warming up the neck, gently bringing the chin down over towards the right hand side. Let's go 2 more. Just half circles. Loosening up the neck and back to the center. Good. Moving into your shoulders, just taking it back slowly. Excellent. And then coming forward. Very nice. Release. So we're going to go over, placing your right hand down onto the mat, left arm's reaching over, stretch it out as far as you can, keeping the shoulders in line. Reach over, stretch it out. Slowly release, changing sides, left hand down, right arm coming over, stretch it out. Slowly release. Good. From here, staying in that position, you're just going to take your hands behind you, interlock your fingers, squeeze your palms together, opening your chest, you pull your hands down to the mat, look up to the ceiling. Opening up the chest, stretch it out. Slowly release, very good. Fingertips down, you're going to push your body weight back into your hands, lifting your knees up. So we're stretching into the ankles, getting a nice deep stretch there, slowly starting to warm up the body. Very good, and then gently release. Placing both hands on the mat in front of you. Moving into your cat-cow, we're warming up the spine. Inhale, drop the belly to the mat, look up to the ceiling. Exhale, round the back, draw the chin to the chest. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round the back. Keep moving, inhale. Exhale. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale, really drop the belly, pull your shoulders back, look up. Exhale, round your back, chin to chest. Slowly release. Walking your hands forward, you're dropping your chin down towards the mat, getting a deep stretch there in the upper back. Dropping the chin down, reach forward with the arms. Hold. And then lifting yourself back up. Very good. Stretching into your shoulders. Take that right arm up nice and high. Inhale as you exhale, lay down onto the shoulder. Left arm reaches up towards the ceiling. From there, grabbing onto the outside or the side. And opening up, looking up towards the ceiling. Hold. Changing sides. So left hand firmly on the mat, pressing yourself back up into position. From here, left arm reaches up high, inhale. As you exhale, ride it through, placing down onto the left shoulder, right arm reaches up to the ceiling. Wrap your arm around you, grabbing onto your side, open up the chest. Look up. Slowly releasing, right hand down, pressing up into both hands. Excellent, very good. From this position, we're just warming up the wrist, shifting your weight forward over your hands and gently bring it back. Let's go again, forward and gently bring it back. Now we're going to take the right hand, place the top of the hand onto the mat. Hold it there and release. Left hand, top of the hand onto the mat, hold it and release. Go gently in these postures. We're going to go right side again. And then left side. Good. Now if you can, you're going to go right again this time. Hold it there and then place the left hand as well. If you're not comfortable to do both hands at the same time, you just do one hand at a time. That's perfectly fine. Good. And slowly release. Just turning the hands, fingertips to point towards you. You're going to drop your hips back down onto your heels, stretching out the arms. Stretching out the wrists, getting a nice comfortable stretch. Excellent, and slowly release. From here, spread your fingers nice and wide, curling your toes, lift your hips up, coming into your downward facing. Bending one knee at a time, stretch it out. Good, from here, walking your feet all the way to the top of your hands, top of your mat. From here, deep breath in, halfway lift, and exhale, fold it. Very slowly press down with your feet into the mat, roll yourself up one vertebra at a time, reaching up tall all the way. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale it out. Very good. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, step into plank. Okay, first one, you can come down gently onto the knees, lower down, hips, stomach, chest. Inhale, press up, cobra. Exhale, send your hips back, downward facing. Slowly starting to warm up the whole body, feeling the stretch in the back of the legs. You can even sway your hips from side to side, just stretching out the side of the body. Okay, from here, let's come back into downward facing. You're going to bend both knees, point your knees to the left hand side first. Push your hips back to your heels, stretch it out. Changing sides, knees over to the right, push the hips back, hold. And coming back to your down dog. Again, we're going to walk the feet all the way to the top of the mat. Keep your legs as straight as possible. Coming to the top, feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Rolling up slowly and gently. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale it down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Step to plank. This time shifting your weight forward. You're going to lower yourself down all the way to your mat. Keep your weight over your hands all the way down. Inhale, press up, cobra. And exhale, downward facing. Again, we're going to bend the knees, hovering just above the mat. Hold it there. And exhale it out. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale it out. One more time. Inhale, bend the knees, hovering. And exhale it out. Beautiful. Stepping your feet one at a time. All the way to the top. Feet together, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, rolling up. Deep breath in, lengthening. Exhale it out. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Step to plank. Shift your weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Pause. Upward facing or cobra. Exhale, downward facing. Beautiful. Nice and warm. Last one, up onto the toes. Bend the knees, look forward, jump. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Roll up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Beautiful. Inhale, look up, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Jump to plank. Shift the weight forward, exhale, bring it down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing or cobra. Exhale, downward facing. Right leg comes up high, down dog splits. Keep pressing the left heel down. Both hips are in line. Kicking up as high as you can. Press through your left foot. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, draw the knee in towards the chest. Inhale, take it up high. Exhale, draw the knee in, hover plank. One more time. Inhale, reach up high. As you exhale, draw the knee in close to the body. Place the right foot in between your hands. Inhale, reach up, crescent lunge. Releasing your hands down to the mat. Stepping back to plank. Shift the weight forward. Exhale, bring it down slowly, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing, cobra. Exhale, downward facing. Left side, left leg comes up high. Again, pressing through that right foot, press the heel down. Keep your hips in line, extend your left leg. Inhale, as you exhale, draw the left knee in towards the chest, squeeze it in. Inhale, leg comes up high. Exhale, knee comes in towards the chest. Inhale, take it up, down dog splits for the left leg. As you exhale, draw the left knee in, hover plank, placing the left foot in between your hands, reach up, crescent lunge. Releasing your hands down to the mat, stepping back to plank. Shift the weight forward, exhale, bring it down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Very good. 3 deep breaths, pressing those heels down. You should be getting warmer now. Getting comfortable in your down dog position. Right leg comes up high, down dog splits with the right leg. Inhale as you exhale, knee to the chest, squeeze it in. Inhale, taking the leg up high. Exhale, draw the knee to the chest. Last one, inhale, reach up. As you exhale, right foot in between the hand, reach up, crescent lunge. From here, you're going to bring your hands to heart center, shifting your weight forward, coming into your beautiful posture here. Keep kicking back with your left leg, hold it there. Warrior 3. There you go. Hold. Excellent. You're going to slowly stand up, kicking the left leg through. Hold. Release it back, all the way back into Warrior 3. Hold. From here, step back as far as you can with your left, placing your hands down onto the mat. Step back with your right. Into plank, shifting the weight forward. Exhale, bring it down slowly. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Good job. Very nice. Onto your left side, left leg coming up high. Inhale as you exhale, draw the knee to the chest, hover plank. Inhale, take it up. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale, bring it through. Place the left foot down, reach up, crescent lunge. Hands to heart center, shifting the weight forward. Warrior 3. Try and do it in one movement. Hold it there. Kicking the right leg through. So the palms face the front. Right leg comes up, hold. Take it back to Warrior 3. Now with lots of control, you're bending your left knee. Step back with the right. Both hands on the mat. Step back with your left. Plank pose. Shift the weight forward and exhale, we bring it down. Lots of control. All the way down, hold. Inhale, press up into either cobra or upward facing. Exhale, hips back, downward facing. 3 deep breaths, press the heels down, draw the belly in, really lengthen through the spine. Excellent. Right leg comes up high. Inhale as you exhale, knee to the chest, squeeze it in. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, draw it in close to the body. Again, inhale, reach up high. Exhale, knee to the chest, right foot down, reach up, crescent lunge. Hands to heart center, shift your weight forward, warrior three. Okay, you're going to slowly sweep the left leg through, hold it. Take it back, warrior three. Two more. Hold. Take it back. Last one. Hold. Slowly back, warrior three. Right hand comes down towards the mat, left arm reaches up. So you keep your gaze looking down at the floor to help you with your balance. Your left hip is opening up, you flex your foot, keep both legs locked. Trying to step your hips and your shoulders at the same time, left arm reaching up towards the ceiling. Half moon pose, you hold it there. Keep kicking up higher, feeling the stretch all the way down the inside of the right leg. From here, with a lot of control, bend your right knee, step back with the left leg. Warrior two, hold. Beautiful, reverse warrior, reaching back, open it up, hold it there. Cartwheeling both hands down towards the mat. Come up on the toes of the back foot. You're going to drop the knee down into a nice lizard pose. So from here, we're going to come down onto the elbows, taking a deep stretch, opening up the hips. Few deep breaths here. Okay, so there's a few levels. You can either stay here, you can curl your toes, lift your knee up, hold it there. And if you want to go a little bit deeper, reaching forward with the arms, trying to bring the forehead all the way down onto the mat, reaching forward, straighten out the arms. Slowly release. Okay, so it wouldn't be my class if we didn't do something fun. So taking the right foot, coming onto the inside of both hands. So you're walking your foot in between both hands. So the trick here is to really squeeze against this right arm as much as possible. So you're basically picking up your toes, pointing towards the back of the room, shifting your weight forward, and then you're going to pick up the back leg, hold. Slowly release. Good job, walking the right foot back. Excellent. Now from here, extend your right arm out to the side, drop your left hip down. Bring your right foot to the center of the thigh. Left hand down onto the mat. So it looks like this. Good. Right arm out. Okay, first thing, you're going to hug this leg in close to the body. I want to see if you can pick up your bottom foot. So really engaging the core, you're going to lift up that bottom leg. If you can, pulse a few times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stunning. Now placing your foot, right foot firmly into the mat, you're going to press down into the foot. Right arm coming up, hold. Slowly bring it back down. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, slowly down. Last one. Inhale, lift it up. Place your right hand down, stepping back, downward facing. Plank, chaturanga. Upward facing, beautiful, and downward facing. Stunning, all of that onto the left hand side. Left leg comes up high. Inhale as you exhale, knee into the chest, squeeze it. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, hover plank. Inhale, high up. Exhale, knee to chest. Squeeze it in, place the left foot down. Beautiful, deep breath in, reach up, crescent lunge. Hands to heart center, shift your weight forward, warrior 3. Gently shifting the right leg through, inhale, lift it up. Exhale, sweep it back, warrior 3. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, take it back. That's it, last one, inhale. Exhale, take it back. So this time you're dropping the left arm down. Right arm reaches up. Flex the foot, start to open up the right hip. Get your hips, shoulders in a straight line. Keep looking down at the mat. For advanced, if you want to try something different, you can releasing that left hand, try and place the fingertips onto the shoulder. Keep pressing the right leg up nice and high. Again, feeling the stretch on the inside of the leg, hold. Now, if you're in this position, lots of control, bending the left knee. Step back, warrior two. Sit down low, beautiful. From here, stretch it out. Reverse warrior, take it back. Cartwheel your hands all the way down onto the mat, coming up onto the toes of the back foot. So dropping the knee down, you're going to bring the elbows down into your wonderful lizard pose, just releasing, relaxing here. Take a few deep breaths. Going deeper into lizard if you want to, otherwise you can stay there. If you want to go further, curl the toes, lift the knee, hold. And if you're ready and you want to go a little bit further, reaching forward with the arms, trying to bring the forehead down. And gently lifting it up. Good, into your arm balance, you're going to take the left foot to the center, in between your hands. Make sure you've got a nice strong position here first. So both hands firmly on the mat. Walk your foot as far back as possible. Squeeze. Push the weight forward and pick up your back leg. The more you squeeze with the left leg, the easier it is. Slowly release. And walking it back. Excellent. So from here, extending the left arm up, drop your right hip down. Bring your left foot to the center of the right quad. Sitting up nice and tall. So make sure you're hugging this left knee in close to the body. You want to squeeze it in, so you've got nice control there, so you can activate the core and pick up the bottom leg. So from here, just see first if you can lift it up, and then we're going to take a few pulses. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excellent. Left arm reaches out. You're going to press down into that left foot, lift your right hip up. Inhale, press through the right hand. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, press through. Exhale, press, bring it down. Last one, inhale, take it up. Both hands down, step back to plank. Sorry, down dog, then plank, chaturanga, upward facing. Beautiful, exhale, downward facing, very good. Drop down onto the knees, hips back to the heels. Child's pose, take a bit of a rest. Get some water if you need it. Press your hips to your heels. Drop your forehead down and a few deep breaths. Relaxing, opening up the chest, the upper back. So really let go of all the tension, tightness in the shoulders. Try to get your hips to touch the heels as much as possible. Okay, and then from here, gently push the chest through, lie flat onto the mat. Extend your legs behind you, make sure your legs are close together. Hands underneath you. We're going to start with a cobra pose. So forehead on the mat, hands under the shoulders, fingertips in line with the top of the shoulders. Press with your tops of your feet down firmly into the mat and inhale, lift your chest up. Baby cobra, hold it here. Exhale, gently bring it down. Inhale, let's come up 50%, pressing into the hands, hold it. Exhale, gently lower down. Last one, inhale, press up all the way, nice and high. Press into your hands, engage your legs. So really press with the tops of the feet down onto the mat. Your kneecaps should be off the floor. Imagine you're pulling your hands towards the body, but you're not moving them. But that same action, feeling as you pull, you'll feel the lower back engage. So just pulling towards you, keep pressing the legs down. hold, and slowly release. Okay, we're going to take a nice stretch, extend the arms out to the side. Let's go right leg first, reaching for the left hand, hold. You can go all the way, try and get the right hand close to the left hand to touch. You can press the right foot down, you can open up the hip more. Change, gently coming back. So left leg to the right foot. So if you want to try a different variation, you extend your left arm towards the right, see if you can bring your hands together. You can also place your left foot down, opening up this hip completely. And slowly release, coming back to the center. Good, bending both knees, you're going to grab hold of your feet. Nice bow pose. So make sure the knees stay close together. Forehead onto the mat. Okay, deep breath in. And let's go slowly, kicking into your hands. Roll your weight forward, squeeze the knees together, open your chest. Inhale, as you exhale, kick back and up. Really go as deep, as far as you can. Open your chest, look up, go up, more up, hold it. Well done, and change, slowly release. Both hands down onto the mat. You're going to push yourself back into a child's pose, this time legs together, dropping the forehead down. Okay, grab a sip of water if you need it. So, one more fun thing, we're going to try a forearm balance. You really don't have to kick up in this posture yet, especially if you're a beginner and you're not comfortable. So there's always a preparation pose that you can practice to build up strength. So you need quite a lot of upper body strength. And you need to learn how to brace yourself and to create a frame that's going to allow you to hold yourself up. So if you feel like you're sinking into your shoulders or you're still a bit weak here, that's fine. Just do the preparation for now and build up that strength. And then eventually when you're ready, you can start to kick with the legs up. So basically, similar to the headstand, your elbows are always in line with your shoulders. So no elbows out wide or anything like that. Bring them in as close to you as possible. Your hands, some people like to interlock the fingers, some like to keep their palms flat. I normally do, but they tend to come together anyway, so that's really just your own personal preference. But see what feels comfortable. So you're going to basically spread the fingers nice and wide. Just like your headstand, curl your toes, lift your hips up, and walk your feet as close to your body as possible. You're just going to hold this position. If you want to play around, you can start lifting the leg up and see how it feels to have your weight forward without your head touching the floor. So you're holding yourself up only with your forearms. And then the more advanced variation will obviously be a full handstand where you're just on your hands. So we start with the head and the forearms. Next is just the forearms. And then finally, just your hands connecting to the floor. So those are the levels that you can go up and give it a try. Sometimes just learning how to fall out of the posture is good enough, so you can learn to be more confident to kick up and actually fall out at the same time, and then not be so fearful and afraid to try something new. But if you're not there, that's fine. You just come into your preparation pose, hold it for a few breaths, drop down onto the knees, and do that for about 3 or 4 rounds. Okay, so we're going to try and kick up today and see if I can do it. So sometimes we have a great day and we hold it, sometimes we fall out. That's perfectly fine. So spread the fingers wide, hips up. Okay, and looking in between the hands, very important, look down towards your mat. Don't look up, look down, and we're going to give it a try. Okay, so you'll notice I kept one leg bent. Sometimes I do that just until I find my balance. If I feel confident enough, I will extend that leg so that both legs are straight. Sometimes I don't feel that comfort, so then I keep it bent. It's really up to you. And most important is to just get some time, spending a little bit of time there. Doesn't really matter what's happening with the legs, but just getting some time being over your forearms like that, holding yourself up. Excellent. So give it a try. If you really don't want to go for a headstand or any other type of inversion, you're welcome to do that. Good. So we're going to sit down onto the buttocks facing the front. Okay, half lotus or a full lotus is next. It's really up to you. You do need the flexibility in the hips and the knees, so if you feel any pain, preferably don't do this. You can just sit cross-legged. That's perfectly fine. Sometimes this is difficult for people, and that's okay. You can start there. The next one I would suggest is half lotus. So always the right foot first, bringing it in, and that's your posture. If you want to try full lotus, you're going to take both legs, so right first and then your left, and squeeze it in. Okay, try and sit like this just for a few deep breaths. Gets a very good stretch in the ankles. I find that saves me a lot, especially if I go hiking and I don't have much support with regards to a shoe, and I do feel a bit of a twist in the ankle. I can easily bring myself back. There's a lot of flexibility there. So this really helps me with that. I know it sounds strange, but I've seen it happen over and over. I think if I did not have the flexibility, I would have maybe injured myself or had a bit of a sprain. So I definitely see how that has helped me. And yeah, so from here we're going to either stay in this position, or you can place your hands underneath the buttocks. So building up a little bit of core strength, waking up the muscles here, though sometimes we don't know they exist. And I just want you to lift your buttocks off the floor for about 3 to 5 breaths. If you feel like you're not strong enough to lift the legs and the bum, you're just going to lift the bum up. So if you're sitting cross-legged, it's going to look like this, hands by your side, you lift the buttocks and you hold it there. That's it. Okay, so if you are in lotus, we're going to go for the full posture, hands underneath you and lift the buttocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly come down. You can also do it cross-legged, so you don't have to be in lotus to do that pose. So the next one I'm going to do is cross-legged. Bring your hands as close to you as possible underneath the buttocks. You shift your weight forward and then ready and lift it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Awesome. Good, one more round. So let's go right leg first. And left. Renal, you're probably still in lotus, knowing you. So let's go, last one. Hips up, hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release. Amazing. Extending your legs out in front of you. Shake it out. Inhale, reach up, forward fold. You can grab the toes. Remember to press through the chest. And slowly start to pull yourself down. Okay, I'm going to hold it for about 10 to 15 breaths, just bringing the body down, holding it there. Trying to go a little bit deeper every time, every breath, bring the body down more. Gently release. Reverse plank, hands behind you, fingertips pointing forward, lift your hips. Slowly release, taking a nice twist. You're going to bend both knees, right leg on top first. Sit up tall, your right arm behind you supports you, left arm reaches up high. Inhale, elbow to the knee, twist to the back of the room. Change, left leg at the bottom, right leg on top. Sit up tall, left hand behind you, right arm reaches up high, elbow to the knee and twist. Slowly release. Okay, from here, just going to activate the abs. So we're going to extend the legs out in front of you, extend your arms behind you. Inhale. As you exhale, bring your knees in and your hands by your sides. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the legs off the mat. Inhale. Exhale. We've got 3 more. Don't give up. Keep the shoulders off the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. Okay, you can extend it out completely. Drop your feet down. Extend your arms up above you. So inhale, you're going to lengthen, really pull, reach towards the back of the room with your toes reaching towards the front. Stretch it out. As you exhale, relax completely. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale. Last one. Inhale, lengthen, reach out as far as you can. And exhale. Good. You can open up your arms and legs nice and wide. Shake it out. Get ready for Shavasana. Closing the eyes. Inhale through the nose. And exhale it out. Deep breath in through the nose. And exhale. Last one. Inhale as much air as you can. And slowly release. Allow the body to sink down into the mat. Get rid of the tightness in the shoulders, the neck, the arms, the hands, the fingertips. Allow your lower back to sink down into the floor. Releasing the tightness in the hips. Let go of any tension or tightness in the chest area, the abdomen, the stomach. So just deep belly breaths, really breathing into the space, opening up the whole body, opening up the hips, the stomach, the chest. Deep breathing, releasing any tension or tightness, any obstructions, just deep breaths. Allow the body to sink down. Finally, work your way down your legs, thighs, the knees, the calves, all the way to the feet. Allow the energy to release out the bottom of the feet. Noticing how your whole body is now relaxed. Your whole body is resting, recovering, drawing back all the energy you've spent in this class. Deep breath in through the nose, and as you exhale, slowly moving your toes and your fingers. Good, slowly turning to your right hand side, curling into a ball. Just taking a moment here. And try and keep this calmness and stillness with you for the rest of the day. Gently pressing yourself up into a seated position, crossing your legs. Okay, you're sitting up nice and tall, hands onto your knees. Inhale, exhale, relax your shoulders. Still lots of awareness in the body, feel yourself grounded, pressing down into your sitting bones. Good job, bringing your hands to your heart center. Drop your chin. Say well done to yourselves for making it to your mats. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste. Well done.